In today's episode, I'm going to show you 10 habits that separate hard workers from high achievers. Today, we're diving into the 10 real habits that separate hard workers from high achievers. Because let's be honest, if effort alone guaranteed success, we'd all be millionaires just from replying to emails. So if you're tired of working nonstop but feeling stuck, this episode is just for you. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Hey there, I'm Christina B. Rising, and welcome to the Perspective Plan Show. Here I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos and podcasts every single week. You can also shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at perspectiveplans.com. Thank you patrons and channel members for supporting the show. Now let's get into this episode. Just because you're working hard doesn't mean you're getting ahead. High achievers work smart, stay focused, and know when to say nope, not today. Let's break down the 10 habits that will help you upgrade from busy bee to boss level achiever. Being a high achiever is not the same thing as being a hard worker. There is an obvious constant between the two. The amount of sweat that you break is not the only thing that matters. What matters is how you direct your efforts. People who put in a lot of effort may put in endless hours without seeing substantial progress, while people who accomplish a lot of success put in a lot of effort to achieve their goals. So what exactly differentiates them from one another? In the end, it all comes down to specific routines. So let's take a closer look at the 8 important habits that set top achievers apart from others who just put in a lot of effort. In addition, believe me when I say that adopting them into your regimen may be a big game changer. Results, not simply effort, are the primary emphasis of high performers. Those who put in a lot of effort may believe that working long hours is synonymous with success, whereas great achievers put efficiency and effectiveness first. They establish crystal clear objectives, keep track of their progress, and modify their plans as required. They do not just put in more effort, rather they search for more efficient methods of completing things, making use of their capabilities, resources, and creative problem-solving skills in order to have the most possible effect. Tip 1. Successful people are aware of the significance of networking. Let's get real. No one builds an empire alone. Not Beyonce, not Elon Musk, not even your favorite TikTok chef. High achievers, they know this. That's why they do not just network, they relationship build. They hang out with the people who hype them up, challenge their ideas, and won't let them quit just because Mercury is in retrograde. Their circle is like a group chat full of mentors, motivators, and no drama. Okay, minimal drama if needed. See, networking isn't just about swapping business cards and pretending that you actually like your lukewarm coffee at an awkward mixer. It's about building relationships that actually matter, ones that grow with you and glow with you. So if you're trying to level up from I work hard to I win awards, don't skip the power of people. It's not just about who you know, it's also about who knows you. And remember, say it with me, your network is your net worth. So go out there and connect like your future depends on it. Because honestly, it really does. Step 2. Strong achievers put their own health and happiness first. Look, there's a common myth that being successful means running on 3 hours of sleep, surviving off vending machine snacks, and even answering emails while brushing your teeth. But the truth is, high achievers know better. They treat self-care like it's part of their job description, because, well, it is. They figured out that burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a productivity killer dressed in a hoodie. So instead of glorifying hustle culture, they're out here stretching, hydrating, meal prepping, and yes, going to bed before midnight like a responsible grown adult. You'll find them doing things like sneaking in a morning yoga session, opting for salmon over fast food, and carving out time for an actual nap. Imagine that. So if you're burning the candle on both ends, thinking that's how you'll get ahead, pause for a second. Pour yourself some water, eat something green, and maybe take a walk around your neighborhood. Because you can't hustle your way to success if your body and brain are on strike. Self-care isn't selfish, it's really strategic. Tip 3. Successful people are aware of the need of perseverance. Let's be real, success isn't some straight line elevator ride to the top floor of awesome. It's more like a wobbly staircase made of Legos and questionable decisions. High achievers, they know this. They don't crumble at the first sign of a bad day or even an epic fail. Nope, they brush the dirt off, crack a joke, and keep it moving like it's just another Tuesday. They understand that the difference between making it and faking it isn't talent, it's tenacity. They stay in the game when others bow out, and they keep showing up, even when the odds look like it's a hot mess. Why? Because they see every misstep as the first step forward in disguise. They don't fear failure. They collect it like Pokemon cards. So next time life throws a pie in your face, don't duck, grab a fork. Perseverance turns flops into fuel. And honestly, if you're not failing at least a little, you're probably playing it way too safe. Tip 4. Successful people prioritize quality above quantity in their work. Some folks think success is about clocking 14-hour days and answering emails faster than a cat meme goes viral. But high achievers, they're playing chess while everyone is taking time to play time card Tetris. They know it's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Instead of being glorified task machines, they zoom in on high impact actions, the kind of tasks that actually move the needle. If something doesn't contribute to progress, it's either automated, delegated, or even deleted faster than a spam email. They don't get caught up in the busy badge trap because they understand that effort doesn't equal results. So stop measuring your day by how many things you've checked off your list. Start asking, did I do something today that really mattered? Because at the end of the day, 5 powerful hours of laser-focused work will beat 15 hours of flailing any day of the week. 5 high performers practice appreciation. Gratitude might sound like it belongs in a self-help journal next to any lavender-scented candle, but listen, it's actually one of the most powerful performance boosters out there. High achievers aren't just grinding 24/7, they take time to reflect and say, hey, this is going pretty great. They're making thankfulness a daily ritual. Whether it's jotting down a few wins or even just mentally high-fiving themselves, they keep their mindset fresh and their motivation intact. And let's be honest, it's way easier to show up for your goals when you're not just stuck in doom scroll mode. Gratitude reframes your brain to look for opportunities instead of obstacles. It turns your, oh, I can't believe I have to do this, into, hey, I have to get this done. So if you're trying to level up, take a minute to appreciate what's already working. You'll be surprised how much farther you go when you lead with thanks instead of stress. 6 goals that are clear and quantifiable are set by high achievers. So let's talk about goals, the kind that don't just sit in a dusty notebook next to your 2018 vision board. High achievers, they don't do vague. They don't just say, I want to be successful or I want to get better at stuff. Nah, they treat their goals like a GPS, specific, measurable, directional, no guesswork. These people are out here setting goals like give a 10-minute presentation without notes by the end of next month. Not get better at public speaking someday, eventually, maybe. And why? Because clarity kills confusion. They want to know exactly what winning looks like and when it's happening. Once I switched to SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, it was like turning the lights on in a room that I had been stumbling through before. Suddenly, I wasn't just busy, I was making actual progress. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels, don't just work harder. Set goals that guide you like a boss-level treasure map. Tip 7, learning is something that high achievers never stop doing. Raise your hand if you ever thought, once I graduate, I am done learning. Yeah, sure, high achievers would probably laugh politely and then go sign up for another online course. Because for them, learning isn't just a phase, it's truly a lifestyle. They treat curiosity like currency. Whether it's listening to a podcast, reading books, watching TED Talks, or even stalking experts on LinkedIn, in a non-creepy way, of course. They are always feeding their brains something new, because they know industries change faster than TikTok trends. And staying relevant means staying curious. And well, I learned this on the hard way. My skills got a bit stale, faster than a bag of chips left out overnight. But once I embraced learning like it was leg day, everything truly shifted for the best. I've started growing again. So if you're serious about being a high achiever, commit to lifelong learning. Stay hungry, stay humble, and stay away from thinking you've made it. Because there's always another level and there's always another book for you to read. Tip 8, high achievers view failure as an opportunity for growth. Let's bust a myth. High achievers are not magical unicorns who never mess up. In fact, most of them have tripped, slipped, and even face planted more times than they can even count. But here's the kicker. They don't treat failure like a dead end. They treat it like a GPS rerouting. Oops, wrong turn. Let's try another way. Take Edison, for example. The man failed about 1,000+ times before getting the light bulb just right. That's not failure. That's dedication with a side of caffeine. High achievers see every flop, fumble, and flat-out disaster as data. Lessons, experience points, because they know no failure can equal no growth. So the next time you mess up, resist the urge to crawl under a weighted blanket and binge reality shows. Instead, grab a notebook, grab a latte, and ask yourself, what did I learn from this? What will I do differently? Because growth lives on the other side of oops and mistakes. Tip 9, start in the wee hours of the morning. Okay, I know mornings are a bit controversial. Some of y'all would rather fight a bear than wake up before sunrise. But hear me out here. High performers often win the day before most people finish hitting the snooze button. And no, it's not because they're robots. It's because they've learned to protect their mornings like it's prime real estate. I used to be a night owl. I'd cram workouts into weird gaps, stay up way too late, and wake up feeling like a zombie with a calendar. But then I joined a morning prayer club that met super early in the morning, and well, it changed everything. I had to start going to bed like someone with common sense. Shocking, of course, but I gained energy, focus, and of course, structure. Now I kick off the day already feeling accomplished before most people even find their socks. Morning movement clears your head, it builds momentum, and gives you that I already did something good today glow. So try it, just 30 minutes earlier, then maybe 45. And before you know it, you're that person who wakes up on purpose and thrives because of it. Tip 10, take baby steps to make your dreams come true. Big dreams can be intimidating. Like, where do I even start? Intimidating. And that's how dreams get stuck in the someday zone. But high achievers, they've cracked the code. Start tiny. Like embarrassingly tiny. One email, one call, one Google search. When I was launching a business, the idea felt massive, like Mount Everest made of spreadsheets. But I started by identifying my ideal audience and just talking to people. Emailed a blogger, walked into a shop, shared an idea, one little step at a time. And guess what? Those little ripples created waves. Progress doesn't always come from giant leaps. It's in the inch by inch hustle. So don't wait until you have everything figured out. Take one step today, then another tomorrow. Baby steps, big wins. Bonus tip if you made it this far into the episode. Use the word no frequently. Learn to say no, like elegantly, confidently, guilt-free. Because saying yes can be quite expensive and time is limited. High achievers don't say yes to everything. They protect their energy, like it's the last slice of pizza. They say things like, I'm honored, but I'm overcommitted. Or, that's not a fit right now, but I appreciate the invite. Because every time you say yes to something that doesn't matter, you're saying no to something that actually does. And that, my friend, is how you burn out before you even hit your stride. So if you want to level up, practice saying no like it's self-care because, well, it is. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip on the list. Tip 1, successful people are aware of the significance of networking. Tip 2, strong achievers put their own health and happiness first. Tip 3, successful people are aware of the need of perseverance. Tip 4, successful people prioritize quality above quantity in their work. Tip 5, high performers practice appreciation. Tip 6, goals that are clear and quantifiable are set by high performers. Tip 7, learning is something that high performers never stop doing. Tip 8, high achievers view failure as an opportunity for growth. Tip 9, start in the wee hours of the morning. Tip 10, take baby steps to make your dreams come true. And our bonus tip, use the word no frequently. You don't need a new plan for next year. You need a commitment. Seth Godin. The path that leads to our accomplishment is as intricate and one of a kind as we are. However, despite all of the intricacy, the behaviors that great achievers have are a common thread that links them together. The foundation of their success is compromised by those behaviors, which include establishing crystal clear objectives, continuously acquiring new knowledge, accepting and embracing failure, and cultivating connections. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Albert Einstein reportedly observed, I stayed with problems longer. The characteristics of exceptional achievers, such as tenacity, patience, and the unrelenting pursuit of their goals, are encapsulated in this quotation with great precision. In the process of contemplating these routines, it is important to keep in mind that the path from being a hard worker to a high achiever does not involve working harder. In order to achieve your objectives, you need to work more efficiently, put your efforts in the appropriate direction, and cultivate habits that will drive you forward. In light of this, while you continue on your journey towards success, you might think about adopting these behaviors. The reason for this is that in the end, it is not about only arriving at your objective, it is also about the person you became along the way. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspective plans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.